Shalom, shalom. I'm going to give all glory, honor, praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. This brother tells them Gabar coming at you from the prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great MILLSTONE and teach and rule well. Peace and salutations be told for the elect. This lesson is going to be detach yourself from worldly attachments. And more so just going into people used to deal with in the world. Like, used to have friends that were in the world these guys agreed with the old man. You may have a girlfriend or whatever it may be, or old, friends that you used to talk to, people that you call brothers, people that you call best friends, cousins, even family members that you used to deal with, and you were attached to in the world. When you come into the truth, these people would begin to run from you, man. In a way, I should say, because now you're in light and they're still in darkness. Of course, when you come into the truth, you're gonna try to bring those people into the light with you, but some people just aren't meant to leave the darkness, man. So this is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6 and verse 14. Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? So what is righteousness? What fellowship does righteousness have with unrighteousness, man? What business do you have being around those kind of people? You believe in the Lord while you're around his enemies, because the unbelievers are enemies of the Lord, believe it or not, man. They got to perish unless they wake up and convert, man. But till then, you're hanging around enemies of the Lord, and you have to see it as such, man. Because you got to think about it. When you're in school or whatever, and you had best friends or close friends that you talk to every day and you're with every day, and you also had people that talked about you that didn't like you, and you didn't like them because they didn't like you, and then your best friend will go over there and hang out with them, how would you feel? How would you feel, man? And that's just how the Lord feels. But the Lord says, what? He has a righteous indignation. His is on his anger is on a different level for things like that, man. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. So, hey, there's things that are in the world that you just ain't supposed to love, man. And there's shit like objects and sin, and even people that you just got to stay away from, because these things can be even just being around these things can be offensive to the Lord, and the Lord doesn't deal with that. Because why? It says here, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So you love the world, and the Lord don't love you. And that's because what? You are attaching yourself to something that he hates. Therefore, you got to burn with that thing, man. Whether it be an Edomite, whether it be, sin, any shape or form of sin, anything in this matter, man. You attaching yourself to these things, the Lord gonna see you as nuclear missile food, man. And you're gonna be consumed with everything else in that fire. It says, we grab this, and I'll close out with this most likely. The Lord's will. This is the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with YAHAWAH? Who whosoever therefore would be a friend of the world is the enemy of YAHAWASHI. So you sitting here hanging around enemies of the Lord the whole time. Scripture say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You know? So you hanging out with them, chilling with them, and allowing them to be your company. It's either they're going to put you in the darkness or you're going to put them in the light. It's either or. There should be no other reason. And if you're hanging around them and they're still not trying to come to the light, it's because you're trying to be consumed by their darkness. You know, and you don't even realize it. You like being around that darkness. And you shouldn't like being around darkness, man. The Lord kills niggas that are in the dark. 2/3 of our people are in the dark, truth be told. You know? And that's spiritual darkness, man. You don't want to be in that spiritual darkness. You want to be in spiritual light, which is the truth. When you're in that spiritual darkness, you're in the world and you have no idea what's going on around you, how to react to things, what you should do to things, or, you know. This is why the Lord's going to jack your asses up, man. You know, He put that spirit on you to not know what's going on around you. So, I truly hope this lesson is quick, it's edifying. Until next time, I do say, HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.